In a cozy village, nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young rabbit named Rosie. Rosie was known throughout the village for her boundless curiosity and infectious enthusiasm. Her heart was as big as the sky, and her spirit was as bright as the sun. But Rosie had a secret that she kept hidden deep within her heart. You see, unlike the other rabbits in the village, Rosie was born with a patchwork heart. Instead of being one solid color like her friends, Rosie's heart was a kaleidoscope of colors, each patch representing a different emotion. Rosie loved her patchwork heart, but she couldn't help feeling a twinge of sadness whenever she saw the other rabbits with their hearts of one solid color. She longed to feel whole, to belong like everyone else. One sunny morning, as Rosie hopped through the village square, she stumbled upon a group of animals gathered around a notice board. Pinned to the board was a colorful poster announcing the annual Great Forest Race, a grand competition where animals from all over the forest would compete to see who was the fastest and the strongest. Excitement bubbled up inside Rosie as she read the poster. She had always dreamed of joining the Great Forest Race, but she never had the courage to do so. What if the other animals laughed at her because of her patchwork heart? Despite her fears, Rosie made a decision that would change her life forever. With a determined gleam in her eye, she signed her name on the list of participants and set out to train for the race. As the days passed, Rosie trained tirelessly, pushing herself to run faster and jump higher than ever before. With each leap, she felt her confidence growing, and her fears began to fade away. But just as Rosie was beginning to believe in herself, a voice of doubt crept into her mind. What if she wasn't good enough to compete in the race? What if her patchwork heart held her back? Determined to prove her worth, Rosie sought out the wisest animal in the forest, a wise old owl named Ollie. With a heavy heart, she confided in Ollie, pouring out her fears and insecurities. To Rosie's surprise, Ollie listened intently, his wise eyes twinkling with understanding. "My dear Rosie," Ollie said gently, "your patchwork heart is not a weakness. It is your greatest strength. It shows the world that you are brave enough to embrace all of your emotions, both light and dark." With Ollie's words ringing in her ears, Rosie felt a surge of courage welling up inside her. She knew that no matter what happened in the race, she would always be wholehearted, because her patchwork heart was a reflection of who she truly was. On the day of the Great Forest Race, Rosie stood at the starting line, her heart pounding with excitement. As the signal was given, she took off like a bolt of lightning, her patchwork heart glowing with determination. The race was long and challenging, filled with obstacles and surprises at every turn. But Rosie refused to give up, drawing upon the strength and courage that lay within her patchwork heart. And then, finally, after hours of running and leaping, Rosie crossed the finish line, her breath coming in ragged gasps. The crowd erupted into cheers as Rosie's friends rushed forward to congratulate her. But it wasn't the cheers of the crowd or the victory of the race that mattered most to Rosie. It was the knowledge that she had faced her fears and embraced her true self, patchwork heart and all. From that day forward, Rosie was known throughout the forest as the bravest rabbit of them all. And as she hopped through the village square, her patchwork heart glowing with pride, she knew that she was wholehearted in every sense of the word.